Hello, welcome everybody. Been a while. Joe is no longer with us, not because he almost derailed the campaign 3 times, but because he's got quite a bit of a job. He's become busy because of his job, so we knew this was coming. He did say that he'll pop in once in a while, but he'll yeah.
Very descriptive.
I know, like I need. I don't know why, but like I'm always better at talking when I have a beer when I do these things, I feel. And I've been like dry for the past 2 weeks. No, past 3 weeks. Oh gosh, this is gonna be a mess. No, but in all seriousness, yeah, we were gone for 2 weeks because somebody in my family had surgery, and well, I was going to give Gibber Stargazer a great big finale, but unfortunately, we weren't able to do that.
Yeah, his agent called him.
Yep. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what happens is you guys are still on the ship right now. His agent calls him and he's like, Jibbers, you gotta come back to Absalom Station quick. They brought a new executive producer in on the movie, and they want to make your ex-wife the lead and turn you into a secondary character. And Jibbers is just like, what? No, get me back there now. And since you guys are in the middle of a mission, and because it would be highly inconvenient if you guys were to all just like go back to Absalom Station, Gerald Skeets just arranges private transportation to bring him back to Absalom Station. That all rhymed. Okay, so you guys are still on the ship, and yeah, you got your papers to go to Ukulum to go to the Port Authority.
Do we want to go over there right now?
I don't care. It's fine with me.
I vote we go.
Okay. I will not be taking the lead. I've taken the lead 3 times now.
Alright, let's go, friends.
What? You don't want me to take the lead?
You feel free. Feel free. I am no good at leading a party.
No, you can take the lead. I will follow your lead, Captain.
That's a bad idea. Okay. Let's go!
Didn't they make you the vice captain?
Huh?
Didn't they make you the vice captain? Doesn't that make you captain now?
Yeah.
Bimmy kind of, strides in and is like, actually, Gibbers technically made both me and Jimmy Captain Science Man.
Hey, no one cares, tiny thing.
Wait, I think we should have a vote.
I care. I care.
What's in your inventory?
Oh God, what is in my inventory? Here.
My inventory's a mess. I have like hookmans.
Oh my gosh, I cannot read your writing.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah, there's weapons and gear. You carried stuff. Augments on this page.
So you have a hideaway limb. What exactly are you keeping in that hideaway limb?
I think I had my med packs and stuff in there.
Okay.
Like just like the random, everyday stuff that I don't have to pull out all the time.
Do you want to roll me perception?
I'd love to. Should have taken that one.
We don't have any rerolls.
10.
Plus your modifiers?
Yep.
Oh.
Doesn't have a great perception.
Yep.
Oh wait, no. I'm looking at the wrong one. Okay.
I suppose I'm the best on diplomacy now that Jibbers is down.
Well, let's face it, the ability to just be like, you're my friend now, is kind of ridiculous.
Well, it's an expensive ability.
Yeah.
Oh my, yeah, okay.
He stole something.
He stole something.
But you don't know. You don't know that.
Alright. Well,
How do
that
you
was the thing.
how did he manage to get in my pants and steal it? Is my question, because it's my leg.
He didn't take anything from your hideaway limb.
It's just like in your pack. Like,
Yeah.
out of one of your
That's fair.
pockets.
All right. So you guys were doing something.
So do we have to fly there?
Clarification.
Where's Ukulum?
We can't fly there. They'll shoot us down.
Yeah. So we need to journey.
We're gonna go through the magical portals I've heard about. I don't know where they are. We should ask someone for directions.
I agree.
Okay.
All right, let's go back to the university since Jibbers isn't there.
No. Wait, aren't we banned from the university?
Jibbers is.
Oh.
Chippers is banned. The rest of us are on questionable terms.
Yes.
All right. So you go.
I know
back.
I'm not allowed back at Sigma Theta Pi.
You go back to the university. You're at the university. Where do you go from there?
We go to the. What's her name?
Just give. Do you want to give me a wisdom check?
11.
11. Her name was Dr. Muhali.
So, let's go back to Holly's office and be like, yo, where can we find these portals? Because we got stuff to do.
All right. Give me another wisdom check.
19.
19. All right. You remember where to go. You end up in in the same.
Trashed security cameras.
It was only yesterday.
Yep.
Oh boy. Yeah, you go to a familiar area, the lobby, where you see the Lashunta standing at the desk there, and it's like, oh, it's you guys. How can I help you?
Can we see Professor Najali again?
Professor Najali.
Wait, no.
Isn't that the name of some Sarkeesian who was on the news?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was watching the news earlier. Can we see Dr. Muhali? That's it.
Yes. Let me see if she's available. Yeah. You can go right up and speak with her. All right. Instead of telling you to go in, she goes over to the door and she opens it up a peek and is like, "That Skittermander isn't with you, right?"
No, he's not. He went back to Absalom Station, and we're all very happy about it.
I am sad.
Oh, you got that right. We're all very happy about that. Please come inside. And she lets you guys in. She says, "Well, what can I help you with? I know that you guys kind of left right away. You know, the investigation hasn't been going too well. The investigator who showed up took a look at the security cameras, took a look at. It seemed like there were some signs of struggle inside of Dr. Solstarny's office, but yeah, because that computer was destroyed, we haven't been able to find much more evidence. One thing that they did find on the security tapes is two Lashunta wearing, like they looked like they were wearing some kind of uniforms. And there wasn't much to that. It was almost as if like part of the tape had like cut out for a while, or it was edited over. I don't know, but yeah, we didn't get too many leads. What about you guys?
We're trying to find the portal.
Yes, we didn't exactly find out a whole lot either.
The portal to Ukulum.
Yeah, we need to figure out where to get to there.
How to get to Ukulum?
Yep.
Well, you're not going to be able to get there without the proper documentation. Okay. Give her a little bit of a roll. Yeah, she doesn't really look at it much. She's just like, oh, okay, I guess you have documentation. Yeah, you'd have to go to Port Authority. And she gives you like fairly detailed yet simple to understand directions on how to get there. Yeah, apparently it's not too far away from the campus. Yeah, she also says, well, I was hoping that you would help us with this investigation further, and especially now that your, in air quotes, captain is gone.
I'm the captain now.
But I guess you have your job to do, and well, I guess frankly I have mine. Yeah, you can. I guess. Yeah, that was all you came here, was for information on how to get to the Port Authority.
And I guess just to say hi. Hi.
Well, hi.
You're not very good at this talk.
No, I'm not! I don't know why you guys made me the leader.
Because you're the scary bird lady.
Yeah, exactly. I'm scary. I'm not good at conversation.
It makes me look better when I do the talking.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
She says, well, you know, I am a very busy woman. If that was all, I do need to get back to work.
Alright, yeah. Well, we'll see you at some point eventually. Maybe we'll be back once your investigation kind of gets more underway. See if we can help you any.
No job might
Alright.
overlap with yours.
Exactly.
Alright then. I'll, in that case, I mean, I'd be happy about that, but, you know, I'd hate to have Dr. Solstarny be gone for any longer than she is. That's the only problem, but...
Before we go,
Yeah.
can I have a look at those Tina Shanta?
Yeah. The man at the desk, I forget his name. He's got the security tapes from the night that the police were looking at. If you want to look at that, you know, he's got a copy of it.
Okay.
But other than that, yeah.
I don't know who grab those. You guys keep talking if you want.
No, I think we're about ready to head out.
All right then.
Later.
They'll
doors
follow
that way.
you up.
Later.
All right.
It's gonna
You guys
Go
are
to the
dumb.
guy.
You guys made a bad decision.
I made an entertaining decision.
You made a bad decision.
I'm gonna go to the guy at the desk.
All right.
And,
You go to the guy at the desk. He's like, "Oh, is there something you need?"
yeah, she said you had the copy of the tapes
The tapes from what?
from the night that the investigators were looking at.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, hold on. Let me just quick bring that up on my computer here. He's got like an official like computer at his desk, not his laptop, which looks like he's supposed to be doing homework, but is actually playing copious amounts of video games. But after a few quick taps on the keypad, he brings up the security footage, and you see camera footage from the hallways and the entrances. Nothing inside of any offices or classrooms. And, well, roll me a perception check.
Perception, you say?
Yes.
Like a lighter blue. Gonna go white. I should have gone blue.
F***ed up, man.
What did you get?
I kind of want to use my reroll.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to hand out bennies.
I kind of want to.
Savage of me.
Yeah, I'm gonna use mine right away.
Alright. Alrighty then. Well, I started out with one Benny anyway, so...
It's worse!
Oh!
Oh, that's gonna be a 10.
A 10?
It
Ooh.
would have been a 13. No, it's a 10.
Well, I'll just give it to you straight up. You should have gone with the first roll, because you probably would have made it. But, yeah, you see... you actually do see something, though.
I blink at exactly the wrong moment.
No, you actually do see something. You see, like 3 Lashunta walking in through the entrance.
Okay.
We just get back to the page of the module. Yeah, they look like they're carrying heavy backpacks and wearing some kind of uniforms.
Do I recognize the uniform at all, or?
That was the perception check.
That was the check. Okay.
Do you want to give me either a computers or perception check? This is kind of separate.
If I do computers, can I do my take 20?
Yes.
I'm gonna do that.
Well, you're looking at this for 20 minutes.
No, it's 20 rounds.
Oh, 20.
So it's
yeah,
2
it's 2
minutes.
minutes. Yeah, you look at it for 2 minutes, and cue really intense staring scene.
You're just like,
And you can note that there are inconsistencies in the footage on several floors, including the 4th floor where Dr. Solstarny's office is. You pretty much think that, like, based on how it looks, you can tell that, like, somebody may have hacked into the building security cameras and looped footage of the hallways while they were empty.
okay. Alright. So somebody edited / hacked the footage. Is there any way I can see who would have had access to it on the night this happened?
Who would have accessed the cameras?
Yeah,
the cameras were just, left on overnight. The Lashunta, tells you. Yeah, like this happened apparently even after I had gone home. Heck, after like all of the professors went home, except for maybe Solstarny. I don't know, like.
Oh, it's like really late.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is
that detail.
Yeah, this is late at night, like maybe around, late evening. Doesn't actually give me an exact time, to be honest.
Okay.
Be completely transparent.
It'd probably be after 9 because most colleges are closed. Like everyone's gone by 9.
Yeah, I'd say so too. I was gonna say either 9 or 10. Let me give him a roll.
Because someone looped the footage.
Okay, he failed the roll. I mean, it was only something like minor and supplemental, but nah, he couldn't think of doing it.
Don't know who those Lashunta are, but somebody looped the footage. I know that much.
Perhaps they were from Ukulum. I don't have any other ideas.
I don't know computers. We could tell.
I don't have any other ideas. Alright, well, I guess we'll kind of make it what we will, and
I'm just thinking, like, who has access to like, the camera footage? Or like the camera recording?
yeah, who
Stuff.
could have looped it?
Check the IP.
That's not how cameras work.
Digital
I mean,
camera.
if somebody looped the cameras, then they would have probably hacked into the system.
A record of accesses of the system?
Let me-
Directly to someone who would know that?
No. If anybody actually did try to access the system, especially, for illegal activity, they probably, like, cleaned things up and made it look like they didn't access the system.
I'm pretty good with computers. You never know what I might find.
All right, have at it, I guess. I mean,
just
you're-
right here.
Yeah, this computer terminal does access the security feed.
Okay.
Can I take 20? So you're gonna
That's
take
my
20.
intellectual knack.
All right.
Just 2 minutes of
So just to clarify, what were you looking for again?
evidence, or like a list of times when it was accessed and by who.
Okay.
And,
When
and then if it's like something looks off about it.
Okay. Yeah, you access it, and at around 9:30 p.m. you start to see like inconsistencies with the camera feed and with the access to the system. But yeah, the way that it was hacked into makes it really difficult to, find a name or anything. You do have based on what you're able to find. It looks like that whoever hacked into the system used a handheld device to do so.
Okay.
While he's doing this, I'm going to ask one of the students about uniform mission, if they know anything about it.
Yeah, do you want to give me a diplomacy check?
It's gonna go bad. 11.
11. There's kind of a Lashunta female who's like, oh yeah, I was like up last. I was like up that night, studying for a test, and yeah, that was all I was doing that night, and don't question it. And there were like these weird like dudes in uniforms who were walking around campus. Yeah, they looked like they had Port Authority uniforms on.
I knew it. Port Authority. I've got a lead.
Did you just come barging back? Like,
Yes. Yeah, I rolled like I rolled a percentage to see like at what percent somebody knew something, and then I rolled like a 90 on the D10, and I was like, "Yep, somebody here knows something."
Somebody knows something.
And then I rolled a perception check, got like a 17 on the die, and I'm like, "Wow, these high rolls aren't gonna last for combat, that's for sure."
I hope so.
Yeah.
Alright, so you come back.
Yes. These uniforms, they're Port Authority.
Perfect. That's where we're going anyway.
Yes. I was right.
Good job.
Oh
Good
my
job,
god,
Gregor.
he was right.
Shh! Don't sound so shocked in front of him.
I'm sorry, I mean, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I don't notice.
The receptionist is like, Port Authority? Oh yeah, now I recognize the uniforms. That makes sense. What would Port Authority want with Dr. Silstarny?
Yeah, we were gonna go.
Things.
We'll find out.
Just like walk out.
Everybody is glaring at you right now like,
I vote
What?
to go to Port Authority.
To be fair, that's what happens in normal life too.
do you want to give me a charisma check?
to see how well you do that.
Guess who has a -1 in charisma?
Oh no, this is just for funsies.
14.
14. They think you're part of the theater department. Which is funny because, the Kobara University doesn't really have a theater department.
I carry the entire department on my wings. You're welcome.
Alright.
I'm gonna tell this one at the desk. Yeah, if you want to just let her know that we probably will be following up on this because it seems that our interests align.
All right then. Yeah. No, I was gonna tell her like everything we found, anyways. So that and the police. I was gonna tell the police too,
But
or at the very least, let her tell the police. You know what? Whatever. I was gonna tell somebody.
don't play too many games.
Yes.
And then I walk away.
And then you kind of hear him say under his breath, "But D&D is so much fun."
Nerd!
You're not even in there. You're just like
It's just like from down the hall.
it's just right like from the other side of the street. You can just hear like a faint nerd.
Screaming from the car.
Yes.
From the
Hey,
other side
birds
of
have
the-
good hearing. What can I say?
I mean, they have better eyesight.
That's how you rationalize it.
Yep.
Lip
Absolutely.
reading.
Yes.
Alright. So to the Port Authority.
Huzzah!
All right, you go to the Port Authority. You are at the Port Authority.
It's you.
Yep.
You can definitely see in this area there are many gateways. A lot of these portals are not large enough for heavy traffic or even for like large shipping containers, although the place does have stacks of crates with shipments, and you can even see some like vehicles that they load up. There are several port workers wearing the same uniforms, like walking around.
Am I doing English accent?
I mean, you're on the home planet of the
God damn
Lashunta.
it. This is why you don't let me lead!
That is racial profiling too.
Whatever.
Racial profiling is one thing.
I mean, there might be
Bad racial profiling.
there might be a few
It's another.
Formians and elves too, because they also make up a large percentage of the.
Don't forget the gnomes.
Yeah.
There's always some gnomes.
There's always gnomes.
So, let's...
Is there an office?
Yes. Let's march up to the office, or to someone who looks like they know what they're doing.
Who thinks they know what they're doing?
Yeah, but what if
That would be me. Hello?
what if the office is behind it? Then we're tipping her hand early. Then they know we know.
What if somebody, can somebody give me a perception check?
What if somebody gave
What
me
if
a
somebody gave
perception
me-
check? 15.
15. All right.
Oh, we might advance the game.
Yeah, it's very, like, there doesn't seem to be, like, an actual office per se, but there is kind of, like, what looks like to be, a small building where there could be offices, or it could be bathrooms, I'm not entirely sure which.
I'm gonna go and knock on the door. Anybody in there?
Alright.
While she's doing that, can I have like a scan of the area to see if there's like a guy that looks like a foreman or something, or in charge of walking around?
Yeah,
Knows what he's
you...
doing. I don't.
Me? What I'm doing?
He knows what he's doing. I don't.
I'm gonna look around.
Yes. I'm
Yeah.
exploring.
So, Viato, do you want to give me a perception check?
Having Starfinder, we explore.
18?
18. Okay. So we'll cut back to Nara. You, there seems to be a small entrance in this building. And to the left, you can see 2 entrances for the bathrooms, and to the right, you can see 2 entrances marked employees only.
I knock on the employees only door.
All right. Somebody opens the door and they say, "Can I help you?"
No, we need to get to Ukulum.
Yeah, just go over to just go over to one of the portals. usually have somebody working there to like, you know, let you in.
Perfect. Thank you, kind sir. And I like pull the door shut in his face.
And I'm way back where both of you left me. I'm just like,
Nard, do you want to give me?
I didn't.
Do you want to give me a perception check
around.
for kicks and giggles?
14.
14. You can kind of hear muffled on the other side of the door. Why the heck did they put bathrooms on the across from the break room? That doesn't make sense.
I didn't even need to pee.
All right, so Beato, you kind of scan the area for someone who looks like they're in charge, and you see someone who is. They seem to be at a set of controls that are controlling the different gates, and they also appear to be talking with other subordinates who are picking up crates and moving them around. You assume that this woman may be like a manager or a supervisor.
Time to assume the face. No, not really. I'm gonna make my way over to him.
All right. Yeah,
I
you
will
go.
follow along.
Yeah, you go over to
Just
her.
kind of trail behind. I found them at this point.
You go over to her. She says, "Oh, hey, welcome to the Castroval Port Authority. How may I help you?"
Yeah, we're got a few questions about an incident that happened at university. The disappearance. There were some people on the security cameras that had your uniforms.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
It was
disturbing.
It was really late at night too, like after 9.
That's disturbing and also strange because after 9 we should be closed. Huh.
Well, they weren't here. They were at the university.
Hold on. She goes over to a nearby terminal and she looks up some records. And she says, "Well, according to the assignment logs for the last week, none of our employees were sent to the university. So I don't know."
Do you know any reason why some of your employees might have like a grudge against the university?
No. I mean, I don't really follow any of my employees on social media or anything like that. I don't know anybody who's... I don't ask people, do you hate someone from the university? That's just weird.
Oh, well, you're the boss. You might hear things, hear grumblings.
He's got a point.
No, I haven't heard anything like that.
Can I sense motive?
Yeah, you can sense motive.
Just mumble like into your
4.
She
Hook,
is...
line, and sinker.
She is totally... You do not believe a word she's saying.
Oh, so bad. Okay, I get it.
She says, yeah, like, according to our records, nobody went to the university, but yeah, that does sound like a horrible thing that... I mean, I honestly can't help you.
Could you help us get to Ukulum?
Ukulum, do you have the proper authorization?
Yes, we do.
Alright, she says, huh, okay. Yeah, it looks like you're set to go to Tarhalu Point. Yeah. Just go through the security check, and they'll set you on your way. And I'll open up the, I'll redirect the portal to Tarhalu.
Sweet. If you hear anything, remember it. Look up when they come back.
Well, I'll give her my number. She can call.
Okay. Well,
Actually, wait, I don't trust her. I'll give her your number.
Out of curiosity, why are you guys going to Ukulum? Reasons like...
Digging.
Archaeology reasons.
Oh, okay. Well, have a good time.
That was unnecessarily vague.
Yeah, you're not supposed to, like, that's like going to an airport and saying, like, bomb. To the security people, nonetheless.
All right, so yeah, you go through kind of a lined off area with stanchions that kind of corral you towards the portal as you're going through like scanners, and you have security guards just looking over your items, mostly trying to see if you don't have anything too destructive. I mean, you have the proper, they definitely see your Starfinder IDs. They also take a look at your papers, and it looks like you're authorized to use your weapons. Well, not use them, but carry them. And,
They have a license to carry, not a license to kill.
oh, I guess since they're kind of like looking over your items. Nara, do you want to give me a perception check?
Nat 20.
One of your shot grenades is missing.
They just look behind me at the goblins. You f***ers, give it back!
No, the goblins aren't here. They're still on the ship.
God damn it, you're right. I just look straight ahead. Narrow my eyes and shake my head like you.
What's wrong?
They stole my grenade.
Who, these guys?
The goblins.
How do you know it was Bimmy and Jimmy?
Who else would steal a grenade?
I don't know. Maybe somebody from the university, maybe one of the security people, maybe.
You guys have an android on the ship, just saying.
It was the goblins. I am 100%
Maybe it was Gibbers
sure.
before he left.
Yes.
I mean...
Stolen as a keepsake. Whoever stole it, I'm gonna kill him. That was mine.
Okay.
It was a gray alien named Sikjik. Alright. Well, anyways, yeah, so you go through the portal, and as you step through, massive amounts of colors and lights, start going off around you. It's almost as if you're going through one of those laser light shows, and after 2 minutes, you walk through the portal, and it's nighttime on the other side of this portal. You're at a station in Ukulum, or at least on the coast of Ukulum. It's called Tarhalu Point, as the Port Authority worker told you before. The station at Tarhalu Point sits at the tip of a broad peninsula covered in rolling plains and expanses of tall, pale green grasses that shimmer with violet hues in the wind. Short-lived blooms of magenta fungus tower nearly 20 feet over the landscape, though many have begun to wilt and others are marred by bite marks of half a dozen sizes. Trumpeting calls echo across the plains as immense six-legged creatures with long swooping necks trek steadily across the grass toward the western jungles. Beyond rises the singing range, its peaks barely visible through the haze. So yeah, and as I said before, it's nighttime in comparison because currently you are in a different time zone. So yeah, you can, this place appears to be a military outpost, although it looks like it was decommissioned, and a lot of the defenses and security areas, I don't know, a lot of the rooms look like areas look like they've been repurposed for science purposes. They've turned gun turrets and bunkers into greenhouses and biology labs, for instance. You also see a bunch of researchers walking around, as well as several security guards and maybe even fewer civilian-looking people. So yeah, you're here. Congratulations.
I have a question. If we teleported from another place, does that mean that I was destroyed there and recreated here? And if that's the case, am I still the same person?
That's not how magic works.
I think that might have happened. I think Gregor might be dead. And I'm the new Gregor.
That's not how magic works.
With all the old memories of the old Gregor.
Okay, buddy. Sure. Hello, new Gregor.
Is it Gregor now?
It may be Gregory. Or Greg.
So, I think we should, since it's nighttime, maybe go and find a place to rest for the night, because there's not going to be a lot of people around here tonight.
We should look for a local hotel.
How many people are around right now?
Yeah, how many people are around right now?
I'm gonna say roughly there are about 10 security guards that you can see, mostly on the perimeter. About 7 researchers and about 3 civilian-looking people. Oh yes, and also I should probably mention the mosquitoes are out.
I got my little.
This is why you need an exoskeleton.
Actually, they're just staying away from Viato. They're not even going near Viato.
So I'm just the only one who's getting bit up here, huh? And I like flap my wings a little bit to try and kind of create an air current around me, blow them away.
People glance over to you and then quickly go back to their work.
Yeah, that's right. I know how to take care of myself.
Yes. I'm just thinking, like, there's probably someone could ask you, like, whether or not 3 people came through with, like, a suspicious package. My guess is they probably would try to, if those 3 took it, they probably would try to smuggle it.
She asked the security guards.
Well, I'm not going to ask the ones on patrol, or like, if I'm watch. They can't help us right now.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
Well, there are 2 next to the portal. I forgot to mention.
They just heard everything and I look back and like, oh!
Yeah, they just kind of are standing there looking like, are these people gonna move yet?
And I move over to stand in front of them. Hello!
Can I help you?
Yes, you can. A few people come here recently with a large package that looks vaguely smuggler-like.
It would be Lashunta.
Do you want to give me a
Port authority.
Do you want to give me a diplomacy check and add 2 to the roll?
15.
15?
An extra 2, not just 2. Or is your modifier 0?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah. All
I
right.
told you you made a mistake!
I mean, you're the one that took point there.
Okay. Well, yeah. No, he says. You mean before you? Not 3. Try 15. There were 15 people who went through the portal, and
At once?
well, one after the other, but they all looked like they were in the same group. They were here briefly, and then they took off into the jungles.
Which way?
Well, let me give him a roll. Looked like they went west, northwest.
And they were wearing Port Authority gear?
No, not all of them. Most of them looked like researchers. It was a bunch of Lashunta, and one of them looked like a Kasatha with them. Kasatha female, a few Lashunta male. There was a Shirin with them, I think.
Was the person? What race was the person we're looking for again?
You guys never asked.
God damn it.
We never. Dog. We never actually asked that question, did we?
Nope.
Oh well.
Is there a way to track people? Like, what skill would we use for tracking?
Survival.
Survival?
Yeah.
I am good at that.
All right.
One thing I'm good at.
If we're gonna go into that jungle, I'm taking a rest first.
Yeah. Like I said, we should find some place to rest for
See,
the night.
that gives credence to my theory because it was daytime on the other side. So we weren't sleepy before we came over here.
I'm not
but now-
sleepy, but if we're going to the jungle, I want to be at my best.
Exactly.
All right. There is a.
Where was a place to sleep around here?
Well, there's not much. There are some dormitories, mostly for the researchers. I probably talked to Dr. Kerr Alnuoff. He's just over there. He points you to a male human, and he says that guy is one of the leaders around here. He might set you up with something for the night.
Sweet. Thank you. And we march over the
We march.
We march!
All right.
You might be marching. I'm just walking.
Shut up.
I will march.
Hey, someone's good at following my lead. Which is probably a good thing that you're not.
Yeah, so there's a human male who looks like he's talking to a bunch of colleagues, and it looks like their conversation is about done. He turns around, he sees you guys approach, he says, hello, I suppose you just came through the portal not too long ago.
Yep, we did. Any chance you could set us up with a room for the night? Or several?
Yeah, we should have some room available in the dormitory if you want to sleep for the night.
Sure.
Yeah. So what brings you to Ukulum? If I may ask.
What brings us?
We're looking for someone and something.
That's
I'm really
strange.
bad at this.
That's unnecessarily vague.
That's
what I said.
We come in search of a person who's very important to us.
And the digging.
A
And
person.
the digging.
I mean,
That's not any better.
You f***ed up, Ben!
Okay, still
Ben, I'm Beato.
Shut up.
still unnecessarily vague, but okay, whatever.
Official Starfinder business, okay?
Oh yeah, all you had to do was say Starfinder. That
That's
makes
all
sense.
you had
to
There we go.
Gosh, okay. Well, yeah, if you follow
She gets
me.
real nervous around people. I'm sorry.
Oh, bit of an introvert. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
My son's a bit of an introvert as well. He was diagnosed with Asperger's not too long ago, but he's making do with it. He's making some real strides. He's got straight A's in school.
Good for him.
All right.
I'm,
Well,
I'm proud of your son.
all right. Well, yeah. Just follow me and we'll get you set up. And he takes you to several rooms. They mostly look like almost like a barracks area where a lot of the researchers just sleep together. And
I wasn't gonna be the one to say it.
in the same room, not the same bed.
It's
Degenerates.
the one giant bed.
Get your head out of the gutter.
No.
Degenerates.
No.
Right. So yeah, and he points to 3 beds that aren't being used. They also have like foot lockers at the foots of them, so you can put stuff there, and it'll be a bit more comfortable at night.
Look, Gregor, a place to lock your feet. Okay, we're gonna go to bed. It's time.
All right. Yeah, you guys rest for the night. It's morning, and
In the night, right before they go to sleep, like right before Greg goes to sleep, I got a ghost sound like behind his head. Beware, Ukulum. Beware.
By whose head?
By your head.
okay. I thought you were doing that to the scientist. I was like, huh?
No.
Why?
Behind his head.
The other one changed now.
Can I roll perception? Just-
How does the spell work?
I'll actually look up exactly what it says.
Because I know that it creates like an illusory.
Noise, yeah.
Yeah.
There might be a save to know whether or not it's absolute total bullshit, but
Ghost. Paste. Your sound. Saving throw will disbelief.
okay, so he has to
The
make a will save.
volume of the sound created can be as quiet as an insect or up to as loud as 20 humans.
Interesting.
I'm just
Interesting.
imagining
23?
20 people just
Yeah, you can make noises that sound like machines, general
23.
chatter, roar of an
Yeah.
alien predator.
You can immediately recognize Viato's voice, and you're like, Viato, what the heck? what was that?
I'm gonna bluff like I'm asleep.
Okay.
Like I'm already passed out.
Get ready for 2 nat ones.
21!
Ooh.
Sense motive.
Oh!
17.
Ah. Yeah. It looks like he's asleep. But
He's haunting me in his sleep.
yep, there you go. All right, so you guys sleep good dreams.
somewhat fitfully.
Nara, you start to dream and you start to see the color red. And you see 3 images flash before you. You see a dark pair of wings. You see a knife lashing out towards you. And you see a greenish glowing ore of some kind that you've never seen before. And then you wake up. It's morning. The smell of coffee enters your nostrils and makes you wake up fully. In another adjacent room, they're serving breakfast. There's a bit of a mess hall where there's coffee and bagels and buffet of bacon and eggs
Alright, let's go get coffee.
and muffins.
This is a lot more useful if it's inside of me.
That's usually how coffee works, yes. What flavors do they have?
Of coffee.
Do they have space nuts?
I'm sorry. What?
Space nuts.
Spaceal nut. Oh god. Sure, from like the Gibbers brand coffee.
Oh god.
No.
Of course he has a coffee brand.
Of course it's got.
I mean, I thought we established this in a previous episode.
Yeah, I think we did,
If
yep.
there's something like
Yeah,
norm-ish, he has a
that's
brand,
it. Yep.
and people take it.
So I sip it and I'm just scowling because it's gibbers and it's the morning.
And you can swear that he stole one of your grenades.
Yes.
So why do you think someone stole your grenade again?
Because it's missing.
Did
I
you
had
have-
one. And now it's gone.
Oh.
And I didn't use it. And unless it magically rolled itself out of my pack, someone took it.
Someone walks by and they just snidely remark, well, you know, grenades are shaped like balls. They do tend to roll.
You shut the f*** up, sir. It is morning and I will not deal with your bullshit.
Wow. Is he just like in shock?
Nah, he doesn't really care.
Oh yes, I should probably fill these again.
So yeah, you guys have a lovely little breakfast. I'm sad to report that there is actually no TV screen in this room. So no chance of watching
Don't
the
worry,
news.
I have my data pad, and it's a hot spot.
Do you actually like have connection to the internet with it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Wait, is this a data pad that you like took from somebody, or is this something you bought?
I bought.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, interesting, because I actually do have 3 reports. I was like, do I even have anything? All right.
Tonight, or well, rather, this morning, this morning on Galaxy News Network. Actually, it's like another planet, so who knows what he's saying. Right now on Galaxy News Network. Doctors are now saying that health serums may not be so good for your health. Renowned nutritionist Dr. Natasil Ree says that health serums contain traces of aspartame and red number 69, which have been related to cases of acne, rashes, high cholesterol, space cancer, and a number of STDs. She recommends patients take her newly patented supplement, Scamalin, to lessen the negative effects. In Grav Ball this week, the Absalom Angels beat the Eoxian Tomb Raiders 35-14. The Triaxis Knights beat the Viscarium Tunnel Snakes 49-42, and the Castrovillian Rangers beat the Acatonian Nomads 43-7. Esteemed voice actor Howard Ecton passed away this morning. Ecton was known for such roles as the wizard Glindle in King of the Magical MacGuffin and Ronnie Rodent in Didner Shorts. The Hammesford Theatorium will be holding the funeral later this week. Tickets start at 500 credits each. And this has been Galaxy News Network. Jibbers had a cold that week. Alright.
The morning ritual is now complete.
Alright.
I'm awake, I'm alive, I am not quite yet energetic. but
So
I
what
am
is your
upright.
tracking, your survival?
Is it +5?
And 6.
God damn it! Everybody's better than me at everything!
Are we gonna track through the jungle? Or are we...
Well, not to brag about min-maxing, because I actually didn't try to min-max, but somebody on the ship actually has like an 11 right now to tracking.
Oh, damn it.
There's a bounty hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's exactly it.
I mean, you hit the hardest in combat, so certainly if your character's better at combat, you're weaker at the RP things. It's just how it goes.
Yeah.
Well, I don't really need to eat. I had my piece of bacon.
You also have an orb floating around your
I
head.
have 2 orbs.
You have 2 orbs.
Yes.
I didn't know you could have 2.
You can have one of each type.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're right.
So I have the one that I don't need to eat or drink, and the other one was... I can't remember what iridescent does.
Actually, funny enough, I didn't even realize until I started turning Clara into a PC that she actually has one of those.
Oh yeah, I don't need to eat, drink, or breathe.
So she has like a glowing green orb floating around her head.
I'm going full on there.
Yeah.
I have my piece of bacon. It was turkey bacon.
Gross.
No more bacon.
You want to give me a perception check?
15.
Yeah, there were signs next to each, food item, and apparently there was like pig bacon next to the turkey bacon. Of course, even so, do you speak Elven? Because all the signs are in Elven, I'm sorry.
Common, Eoxian, and Dwarvish.
Actually, Elven, and actually it'd be more appropriate if it was written in Lashunta than Elven, but, whatever. Tomato, tomato. Viato.
Tomato, tomato, piano.
Elven is like the Latin of,
Probably is. So, I can't track for beans.
Yeah, are we going to track, or are we going to the dig
Said
side?
the crew thing.
The jungle. I think we should track.
Okay, survival,
Yep.
21.
21? Where are you going? What are you doing?
The jungle to try to track the group of
So-
15.
So you just walk out into the jungle, and that's it.
Follow the, like the guards said they went north, northwest, or west, northwest, or something like that.
Northwest.
Yeah, in that direction.
In that one direction.
I mean, it's like a 60-degree angle. Beato doesn't know how to track.
All right.
I don't. I have a 1.
Ouch.
I'm just vaguely intelligent about it.
You know of it.
And then it generally involves following footprints.
Yeah. So, what was that on your survival?
21.
21? Yeah, you start walking out into the jungle, and you think you see like a footprint in the mud, and you start following the direction that it's going. You're all walking out into the jungle. It's hot. It's incredibly hot. There are bugs everywhere. There's also vegetation like everywhere. Like the furthest you can even see out is like 90 feet. And
Pretty far for a jungle.
I know, right? That's what it says, like 90 feet. And like you're also trying to climb over like logs and thick vegetation. There's grass ranging from like kind of high to like wow, that is almost to my neck. And you guys move for you guys start moving for a few hours actually.
How tempted am I to fly above the trees? Very. I don't know if I can see down to find them though, so I don't. You're welcome. You know, birds
Yes.
of feather.
Yeah, you guys start walking for about, I want to say 3 hours. Yeah, you guys start walking. Yeah. Oh no, wait, no. You guys were walking for like 9 hours. And that's when the trail starts to go cold.
Well, if you're saying the trail's going cold, let's look around for more clues.
Maybe you can
Yes.
fly up and look down.
I got you. I start to fly.
Alright. Yeah, you start to fly up. And you see a lot of interesting sights. For one, you see some like pretty big creatures moving off in the distance. And also you definitely see like this vast canopy of vegetation. It's actually fairly difficult to even look past it because it's very dense. You think you can see a clearing up ahead though, but it's like pretty far ahead. Like maybe a few days journey.
I just kind of drop back down and like, well, I didn't see anything and the canopy is denser than gibbers. So, out that way is a clearing we could maybe take a rest at, but it's a ways out, like a few days.
I vote we give up and go to the dig site.
I will look around on the ground for like evidence of where they went.
Alright, do you want to give me a survival check?
17.
You're able to pick up the trail again.
Woohoo!
Pretty sure they went this way. I mean, there's a footprint right here.
Oh.
I think that's a
Totally
footprint.
missed that.
Alright. Yep, that is a footprint. Let's go.
That is a size 11 sneaker.
Yeah, you walk for about 3 more hours, and you still have a sense of direction. The trail hasn't gone cold, but it is starting to get dark.
Do we want to keep going, or do we want to...
Well, what kind of creatures live in this jungle? Do we know?
Big ones.
Does anybody want to give me a culture check?
Nope,
I don't have culture.
I don't either.
+5.
21.
21. All right. Let me see. Well,
Big.
Godzilla all of a sudden like stomps on you. No,
Titan boa appears.
yeah, no, like
The world serpent.
Yeah.
well, for one thing, as you guys like came in, you did see like outside of the base, off in the distance, like these really, really big animals that kind of look like they're a bit reptilian in nature. If you didn't know any better, like it looks like some of the scales on them are like big and rock-like. They also seem to have long necks and horns and kind of a snoot that acts as its mouth, almost like a an aardvark's mouth.
They're exactly like the horses in Avatar.
But that's just something I'm giving all of you because you did see that in the beginning.
I think we should go find one and ride it.
There are other animals here. Many of them are exotic plant life. You figure that you might, if anything, you might encounter like large reptiles. You might encounter what you would normally find in a jungle environment, like big felines or like, I don't know, big apes or something like that. Like,
In general, jungle stuff.
in general, jungle stuff. Like, that's what you're gonna find.
Just in
But-
giant form.
But also, you might find some sentient plant life. You might find some like plant element. Maybe some tree ants. But those are mostly legends.
We managed to find the whole world with them.
I say we climb up one of the trees and sleep there.
Down for it. Lash ourselves to the limbs with vines. Any thoughts?
I don't think we brought camping supplies.
No, we didn't. Alright, let's go. Let's
we
go
could
sleep.
dig a hole and sleep in that, but I
Yeah.
say we sleep in the trees.
Yeah, it's too big of a
Trees is the
trample.
best option. Okay.
If I'm a bug, I can climb the tree.
Alright. So we climb the
Sound
tree.
unconvinced.
I'm not great at tree climbing.
Don't worry. We'll take care of you. We'll
Can
tie
I,
you-
can
we'll
I
tie
try
you
to
the
carry
tree.
him up the tree, up to like a sturdy branch?
Yeah, you can roll your athletics, and I'll give you a higher DC on this.
20, unnatural.
Unnatural 20. You are able to carry him up 5 feet.
There you go. You're off the ground.
I mean, the bugs weren't a problem, so.
Yeah, but there might be other creatures in this jungle.
I could literally step down to the grass right now.
Too bad you don't have a spellcaster with Tiny Hut. I don't even know if Tiny Hut's in Starfinder.
Tiny ship.
What?
Tiny ship.
Tiny ship, yeah.
Tiny shit. It makes a fighter. Are we going higher? I mean, I see a branch up there, like an article.
I can try to carry you higher. I'll try to carry him higher.
All right.
Another unnatural 20.
You carry him up another 5 feet.
Do I need to try this now?
I mean,
Why?
you don't have to.
I got a nat 1.
You drop
You
it.
fall down. You both fall down, and give me a reflex save.
What would I roll for this strength?
Are you actually?
I'm gonna try.
It'd be athletics.
I got 22.
Well, no, I'm gonna try and
I got a 10.
try and drag
You
him
got a
up
10?
the tree. I know I can get up the tree. Try to
Okay.
get him up.
Okay, you got it. Actually, what happens is, Gregor, you're able to hold on to a branch, but you weren't able to grab onto Beato or vice versa, and Beato, like, falls down and luckily doesn't hurt himself.
So what would I be doing?
Athletics.
Athletics?
You should lose some weight. You're too hard to
12.
carry.
12? Yeah, you go up 5 feet.
Unnatural 20.
You go up another 10 feet.
17.
17. Yeah, you go up another 5 feet.
21.
21, another 10 feet. So
This
that's
is
about
good enough.
that's
30
about
feet.
30 feet.
That's good enough,
I
isn't
mean,
it?
the tree is only 30 feet high anyways. So
Well, alright. Just
like at some point I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't even define like how tall this tree actually is. We're just gonna keep going higher and higher until we're in
Alright.
space.
Alright. So I just like tie him to the tree so he doesn't fall.
Oh, you were tying him there?
Yes.
Oh, because I totally thought that you were going by yourself.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you don't bring him with you based on those rolls.
Alright, well.
And also, because I...
Good luck, bitch. I tried, Beato.
I tried too. You're too heavy.
I weigh like 50 kilos.
That's a lot in Imperial units.
There's a lot you can do with a survival check.
I'm gonna look around for some sort of shelter.
Okay. What are you rolling?
Survival, I would assume.
Okay.
9.
9. You walk around the tree. And you're like, yeah, I don't know where to go.
Yep, this is a tree.
Here, I'll look for like a cave or something with my survival check. Somewhere that's Beato can stay. Natural 20.
Nat 20?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's a nat 20.
You find a cave. You find a cave relatively hidden in the middle of a cliff. It also looks big enough for the three of you. And like I said, it's relatively hidden. The only reason you're able to find it is because of the nat 20. And it seems like predators would have a hard time looking for you as well.
Hey, I found a cave. I vote we stay here instead of the tree. This
I
looks
thought
a
you were gonna
little.
say before we stay in the tree.
I kind of want to stay in the tree, but this looks a lot safer.
Where's the cave? Which way?
It's right here under this cliff.
What cliff? All I see is brush and grass.
I point.
I start going that way.
I follow.
Okay.
I like swoop down to the ground.
Okay, yeah, both of you make it. Gregor leads you in, and you're inside a cave. There's a bear in here. No, I'm kidding. that would have been an anticlimax. So yeah,
I go to sleep.
Yeah, I guess we sleep.
all right.
Nah, I'm not gonna do
What?
it. Beato goes to sleep.
Okay, yeah,
Alright.
goes to sleep. I don't really want to do this. Yeah, I'll still do this, but I'll make the DC low. Everybody give me a fortitude save.
14.
7.
6. Unless it's a specific type of fortitude save. What type of fortitude save is it? Like, what is it against?
I mean, you probably
I
don't get a bonus to this, but you both
If
went.
it's disease, exhaustion, fatigue, mind, paralysis, poison, sleep, or stun, then yes, I do get bonuses.
It's fatigue.
It's fatigue. Okay, then I'm looking at 11.
An 11.
Yes.
All right, then you're fine. Yeah, Nara, you wake up feeling stiffer than a board. Like you must have slept on something wrong, or at the very least, you slept on hard ground.
and cure fatigue.
God, I'm getting old. I ain't young like I used to be.
I love my race. Get so many bonuses to sleep fatigue. I mean, you already sleep like you're dead.
I will give you this because yeah, you guys are still kind of learning when it comes to RPGs, but because you didn't really have any camping gear, you know, if you had camping gear, I wouldn't have made you roll that anyways. You were sleeping on like relatively solid ground.
There's a little bit of dirt.
Yeah.
But mostly earth.
But because it was kind of flat, you know, kind of, I lowered the DC for you guys, so.
I'm not sleeping propped up against the wall.
You should
Alright.
try sleeping in a clean on bed.
You guys also wake up with your stomachs. Your stomachs are gurgling right now. It seems like you haven't eaten in a while.
Well, I take out
I'm
one of
good.
my ration packs.
All right.
Eat.
I'm good.
Obviously, Viato's good. Those things are surprisingly cheap too.
Yes, they're so cheap.
I think Paizo just put them in the game because they're like, screw it. If players don't want to even like think about eating, you know,
Well, you can destroy them.
you can.
Like, it just takes one well-placed, or maybe two well-placed shots.
Yeah,
That's
but
what it takes.
the thing about it is, if you're in a shootout, are you really going to be bothered with like the orb just like floating around a guy's head or the guy's head?
True. I'm gonna shoot that tiny orb that's like an AC-25.
Right.
How much are the rations? Like how many days?
7.
7.
Yeah, they come in batches of 7 days.
All right. So yeah, you get up, you get out, you know exactly where to go. So I assume you guys are just following that trail.
Yep.
All right. So about
Just be one of those wild puffin chases.
so about 6 more hours, and the trail is starting to get cold again.
Are we there?
I mean, you could go fly up and have a look.
I told you, it's denser than gibbers.
It is
I'll-
pretty dense, but
I'll try to find the trail.
maybe you got like eagle eyes or something.
19?
19? Yeah, you got it. You're able to, well, not really find footprints so much as like areas where plants have been like pushed out of the way and moved through, and you assume that somebody's moved through that area, and you start following that path. Which conveniently is also still, you know, north-northwest. Or did I say west-northwest?
It was one of those two.
It was one of those two. Who really cares at this point?
Who's north? I remember.
Alright.
I know some things.
So yeah, you guys walk another 9 hours, and it starts to get dark again.
You got another surprise cave.
I will look for shelter. 16?
16. You are able to find another. Well, yeah, you're able to find another cave. This isn't so much of a cave as it's kind of like an overhang, and you're able to like go into this overhang, and it could provide some decent shelter.
You know what I'm gonna do? I love the look in your eyes. I'm gonna drag a bunch of moss and leaves and make myself a little bed.
Oh, I thought you were gonna make a fire, but whatever.
That comes later.
Okay. All right. So yeah, she tries to make a makeshift bed.
I'm going to use my backpack as a pillow.
All right. And Beato's just going to just play dead.
Yep.
Is he really playing if he actually is?
He's half dead, so he's probably half playing. All right. So fortitude saves.
Nat 20.
Oh,
You found the super comfy moss.
12.
12.
There's some
Nat
sort of
20.
some
All right.
supernatural like painkillers in it.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Hand me back that fatigue card. You are good. You feel like that was the best idea that you ever had. Looking for the moss and leaves and making a bit of a bed. Beato, you just feel like you, good old edgelord you. And you guys wake up. You know you're hungry again because it's another day and time goes by. At least
Eat
to your
another
stomach.
ration.
I eat another food.
All right.
Another food.
Yep.
But you wake up and you're not exactly sure which way you were supposed to be going.
We can tell, like, if we're going northwest.
We can't remember where
We
we
don't
were
have the
going
con-
for the last 2 days.
Well, you know which way you were going, but
Trail.
yeah, the trail.
I guess I'm gonna try to look for the trail again.
Because you guys decided to make camp when the trail looked like it was going cold. What was your survival check?
12.
12. Wow, yeah, you got it. You got it. You guys start moving, and another 9 hours later of walking,
God damn! I'm so tired!
Nara is just
bored as hell.
sick and tired of this entire journey, and Gregor and Beato are sick and tired of listening to Nara be sick and tired of this journey. But
Do you want a few moments of peace?
A few moments of peace. I don't know what that means.
It has been quite a while. Do you want a few moments of peace?
I don't know what that means.
No! No!
Silence.
No!
We'll save.
God damn it. 16.
By one.
I live to complain another day!
well, that's good because you guys reach a clearing. Just randomly going back to this business as usual. You guys find a clearing. You guys see a bunch of those big creatures that I described, and they seem to be moving around and kind of sniffing at various areas of the grass and kind of eating the grass, grazing a bit, sniffing a bit more, moving away. None of them move towards you or anything like that. They seem to not really be startled by your presence at the moment.
I would like to make a roll to see if I know, whether they eat meat.
You can make a life science check.
That one.
Nat 1, you think these are carnivores.
Considering they're eating grass, I would be more and they're large. I'd be more concerned with them like stampeding or.
I bet you guys each 50 creds, I can ride one.
Don't do that. They eat meat.
I think you're wrong.
When have I ever been wrong?
I think you're wrong.
So don't come crying to me when it bites your arm off.
Alright. I'm gonna go try and ride one.
Alright. You move towards one,
And
and
stay right at the edge of the clearing.
when you get within 30 feet of it, it starts it starts to notice you, and it starts like stamping down on the ground hard. When you feel the ground shake as it stomps, and it goes thump, thump, thump. By the way, this is you right here. This is it. Yeah.
Away.
So, yep, you go away, and then it stops
Wait.
making that motion.
No, I'm not gonna do it. Never mind. Forget it. I'm not gonna try and ride him.
Were you flying on whose back?
Oh yeah, I was. I'm not gonna try.
Okay.
I don't want to die
Today.
today.
Um,
Yeah.
all right.
But let it be known, the thought was had.
So yeah, there are like a bunch of them. Like it looks like a whole herd in front of you, but it looks like you do have enough room to like walk through them. Just don't walk up to one.
Does the trail go through the herd? And
It does.
I'm a nose.
you want me to walk through a field of carnivorous giant beasts?
Yes, I do.
You're
face
so
worse.
small compared to them. Like
I won't
you're
even
hardly
notice you.
a snack.
Like a snack.
I'm
You know
going
those
to-
little tiny cocktail wieners, Piano?
I'm
That's
gonna
you.
stealth my way through.
Okay.
Be like, as low in the grass as I can be.
All right.
Hey, look, it's a cat.
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. You are able to stealth through them. You are definitely able to stealth through them. You get,
Like, I disappeared to the grass and I just disappeared.
yep. You get to the other side of the herd.
I'll just walk through them.
I'll fly through.
Yep.
Say
Both.
hi on their way.
All three of you get through. Does anybody want to give me a perception check?
Nope.
You already rolled.
Already rolled.
6.
6.
You have like the worst perception. Why are you the one who so is rolling?
All right.
Because no one stops me. I'm the leader.
You start to hear like a, and the whole herd is now running towards you.
I told you they were carnivorous. What is
I
near
think
me?
there are Wookiees on this planet.
Wow.
That's a crossover.
Uh-huh.
What's near me right now? Like I'm at the edge of the jungle now, right? I would assume we're near it. Or am I like in the clearing still?
You are in the clearing still. You are towards the jungle, but it's not too far away.
I'm just gonna fly up above them so they can't hit me.
All right.
So
Yeah.
long, suckers.
You fly up above them.
How far away is the jungle?
Not too long. But yeah.
I want to try to run and climb up the nearest tree.
All right.
I know what I'm doing.
Let me just make a roll.
I know what I'm doing.
Oh boy.
It's a stupid idea, but Piano doesn't want to get eaten.
Alright. How about trampled? I think that's more important.
So both of you start running, and
But here's what Piano's gonna do. If they're running towards us, he's gonna take out his flame pistol and just shoot fire, and then run the other way.
okay. Do you want to?
Oh,
let's.
God.
Like with the intent of making a wall of fire.
You're gonna burn down the whole jungle.
Yeah. Genius.
I was thinking, oh god, they're coming for me, they're gonna eat me.
Do you want to make me an intimidation check?
Intimidation. Ooh, wow, +9 in this.
Ooh.
That's a 14.
Thank God.
Yeah, they seem to be unaffected by the fire. Yeah.
Running.
Gregor, do you want to make me a
I'll sort of like steer you from the
athletics?
sky. Yo, go left. Alright, right.
17.
Well, we do have the comms. You could actually do that.
That's true.
17.
Watch out, they're coming for you.
Yeah, you try to climb a tree, but it doesn't seem like you have much time, and all of a sudden, like one of the creatures kind of slams you with their body haphazardly, and let's make a roll here. Yeah, that is a 29 to hit your kinetic AC.
Boy,
Jesus Christ.
I mean, you got a pretty good AC now too. You got an 18.
You take
Oh,
11
damn.
points of damage.
Oh, buddy.
Yep, you guys continue to run, and like about a minute passes. You're on minute 2, and you guys are still running. And
You're just kind of like leisurely flying.
yep,
Are they gone?
nope. There's
How many
more.
are there?
There is more. Well, no, like these. Well, it's over for you relatively, but for these guys, they're just kind of running with the herd at this point.
You feel wild and free, friends.
I feel so dead. I've never felt deader.
Oh boy.
Even when I was dead.
Okay.
I will say if it looks like one's about to step on me, I'm gonna teleport out.
You're going to teleport out.
I have those shadow nerves.
Okay. So, Viato, do you want to make a stealth check?
Stealth check. 20 again. Unnatural, but 20 again.
Okay, unnatural 20. So, one of them, right next to you actually starts like yelling loudly, and thinking that it's your end and kind of panicking a little, you just teleport out of the way and you start hiding somewhere while trying to cover your ears and trying to put your fingers in your ears. So yeah, you are able. Well, actually, give me a fortitude save.
Me?
Yes.
Okay. Against what?
Sonic damage.
Oh, no, I don't get my extra bonuses. Unnatural 20.
Alrighty then. You are going to take 7 points of sonic damage. No. 4 points of sonic damage.
Okay.
Alright.
So my ears are ringing.
Gregor, what are you doing?
I'm gonna try to jump onto one of them. Like
You're gonna try and jump on one of them?
Didn't you learn my lesson?
Yeah. What do I even do here? Do you want to roll me acrobatics?
23.
23. Yeah, I'll give it to you. You're on the back of one of them.
Whee!
Like
Another
screaming.
minute goes by. You're on minute 3.
I'm just sitting there like, God damn it, why can he do it and I can't?
Have they passed me then if I'm hiding?
They actually start changing direction, and it looks like unfortunately it's coming towards you. Yeah, they're veering off in a different direction right now, and also the one that Gregor is on is just flailing wildly to try and get him off of its back. So Gregor, I'm gonna need you to do another acrobatics check.
15.
15, you fly off.
Can I use my slow fall?
You can, but they're coming towards you.
Okay. I guess I'll just get flung off then.
All right, give me a reflex save. 10, you're fine. You hit the ground running, as it were, and you just keep going. Viato, what are you doing?
I'm gonna get back into the jungle.
You are in the jungle
Oh,
at this
we're
point.
in the jungle. Okay.
Yep.
Which way are we running right now?
Do you want to give me a survival check?
17.
17. You think you're going northish, but it's hard to tell, mainly because, you know, there's a herd of friggin' giant things headed towards you.
I want to. I want to keep going the way we're supposed to go. It's like I want to like veer westwards.
All
As
right.
we're running.
All right. Do you want to give me a survival check?
16.
16. Yeah, you try to like move towards the same area, and it's almost as if a horrible act of fate is going on, because they're still heading towards you. They're still veering towards you. Oh gosh.
I told you they were carnivores.
And you start running in front of them in the same direction that they're going. And a tree starts falling in front of you. Actually, no, it doesn't fall in front of you. It actually falls behind you.
Falls on you.
Yeah.
Falls on me. Ah!
One of the, actually, the creature that Gregor was trying to ride actually runs into a tree, and it falls down, like, towards him, or in his path. Gregor, do you want to give me a reflex save?
19.
Alright, 19. You take 2 points of damage from the tree. Actually, no, you have evasion at this point, so you take no damage from that tree. You are able to narrowly just skitter past it. Yeah, so you guys are still running with this herd, or what are you guys trying to do to get away from this thing?
I'm gonna try to hide behind a tree.
Alright, give me a stealth check. After narrowly avoiding one tree, try to hide behind another tree.
15.
15, alright, you got it. You start to hide as some of the herd starts to move past you. Viato, what are you doing?
Well, I'm just gonna keep running.
Yeah, do you want to give me an athletics check?
I'm gonna say to him through the comms, stop, you asshole,
10.
just avoid them.
That's kind of what they're doing right now. 10? Yeah, you try to like run as fast as you can, but you're just like getting stuck on brambles and just like tripping over, you know, logs and vines and stuff. You're trying your darnest, but it's difficult. The herd starts to catch up to you.
Back against a tree and don't f***ing move.
Another minute goes by, and there's another shift, and Viato, you have to try and like move with them because you're like in between two of them now, and another one is coming at you from behind. Yeah, so
this was why you statted out all the characters. Bye-bye!
Alright, so Viato and Gregor, I'm gonna need you guys to tell me what you're doing to try and get out of this situation.
More fire!
More fire! Give me an intimidation check.
I'm gonna keep hiding.
17.
17, Viato, you failed, they don't care. Gregor, give me another stealth check. See if you're still hiding.
21.
21, you're still hiding. They are still going past you. Alright, Viato. Another minute of running. You are starting to feel very tired, but it's either you keep running or you're freaking dead. And yeah, these things just keep going in just random directions, and it's really hard for you to keep up without being just
body slammed by 3 different gigantic, ginormous creatures, and then promptly stomped on.
The physical stuff is not what my character is built for. I have no way. Except the fire if it works.
Beato, what are you doing?
Try and make it your friend.
It doesn't work on non-sentient creatures. I'm just. Do I have anything else that might? Alright, I have an idea.
Yeah?
I have an idea. Let's use a flame grenade.
A flame grenade. All right.
I'm gonna throw it into the face of the one right behind me.
All right. Roll me to hit.
Uh, 19.
19. You miss.
I miss!
You said you were throwing it right at him.
Like, in front of his face.
Yeah. Well, okay, right in front of his face. Then,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess you would get it, but you got to be more specific.
Sorry.
this time. I thought you were throwing it right at its face. Yeah, no, it'll hit. I'll give you a chance at another intimidation check, and I'll give you roll me damage first. Actually, I'll give it a bit of a fortitude, not a
Was
fortitude.
the
reflex.
flame a D6? I think the flame was a D6. Sorry, I didn't actually write down what it was because I picked it up off of somebody.
Oh my gosh, Hanson, way to go!
I'm sorry.
By the way, Gregor, do you want to give me a stealth check to keep hiding? 29. 29, you got it. You got
I
it.
turn invisible. I'm hiding so well.
Well, I mean, with your bug-like appearance, you're kind of blending into the tree a little bit. The brownness of the tree and the brownness of the bug.
The grenade did 1 point of fire damage.
Wow. Okay. I'll
It
still
singed its eyelashes.
Yes.
I'll still let you attempt an intimidation check again. You'll get a +2 circumstance bonus from it.
Well, good, because that puts me at 22.
22. You got it. That one creature is just like, and it changes course away from you. There's another like several like headed towards you though, so you just keep running. All right, and because you spooked that one creature, it starts to yell loudly, and I'm gonna need you to make me a fortitude save.
Dumbass!
As its really loud scream is piercing your eardrums right now.
8.
8. Okay.
I'm not the only deaf one in the party. Huzzah!
All right. Yeah, you take 11 points of sonic damage. Gregor, you're actually fairly far away at this point, but you still want to give me a night check, a stealth check.
25.
All right, Gregor hiding like a champ. Beato, what are you doing? What are you doing right now?
What is Beato doing?
Play dead.
Yeah, get squashed.
At this point, I'm gonna kind of go back towards him on the ground.
Okay,
More flame pistol.
I mean,
More fire.
There's still more of these creatures like
Never
moving
mind.
past him. More
Never
fire.
More
All right.
fire.
I'm just gonna stay
From
where
your
I
gun.
am.
Yes.
All right. Roll me to hit. If you're
Like, I'm aiming, like, kind of towards their faces to try and, like, you know, make it seem intimidating.
all right, just roll me the intimidation roll then.
Yeah, I'm not trying to hurt them. I'm just trying to.
Spook them away. Get away from me. 22.
22. All right, that is just enough for the two next to you to start moving away from you. All right.
There's still running.
Viato is still running. Yeah, and as that one creature moves, as one of the creatures moves away from you, it smashes into a nearby tree and it starts falling in front of you. I need a reflex save.
This is not your day, is it? Oh god,
No.
it really isn't your day.
9.
9. Ooh. Oh wow, that was a low roll though. You take 9 points of bludgeoning damage as the tree comes down on you. You still kind of get out of the way, but you're gonna have a massive bump on your head. But luckily, it looks like there is a bit of an opening to, move away from this herd.
What more you said? More fire back towards them.
Really?
Last of it, yeah.
All right, give me an intimidation check.
16.
16. Yeah, either it's too far away from them, or they don't really care. They're just still going.
Are they still, heading towards me?
No.
Okay.
Like I said, you've got a bit of an opening to move away.
I'm gonna get away.
All right, do you want to give me a survival check?
11.
Yeah, window of opportunity's gone. Gregor, if you want to give me another height check.
29.
29, and the last of the creatures move past you. And Viato starts running for yet another minute.
How many are we at now?
Or 9 or 10. At least I have bonuses against fatigue and exhaustion.
And the herd actually starts moving away in a different direction, and Viato has just enough room to actually move out of the way of them as they just kind of make a sharp turn away, and Viato is safe. Yeah, so to put it, to be a bit transparent right now, we just did Starfinder's version of the chase, and honestly, I prefer Savage World's version of the chase better. Like, this was confusing as heck.
And I just shout down from the sky, "You look like hell, buddy!"
When I finally see that they're not coming the same way, I'm just gonna collapse.
I'm the one who got hurt.
He took like a gazillion points of
did
damage.
you?
Yeah!
Oh. I did not
At
see
least
that.
20.
I was too busy clinging onto this tree.
Try 30.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I only remember, Jesus! 30!
Yes.
My god!
Oh man, that's great.
What did we learn today? We never try and ride giant creatures.
I'm going to do the thing with the med patch.
Alright.
Do the thing.
I do the thing very well.
Okay, well that's good.
Because I need a 15 on this die and I can heal it points over.
Yep, I can tell you got it. Yeah. So, that was about 10 minutes of you running.
Just constant running and shooting fire back.
I kind of lost
How
count.
bad is the jungle at this point?
How bad? Like, there is a massive, trail of just, prints and,
Some smoldering
trees that are
stuff.
moved out of the way. Yeah, there's, some fire. Some fire. Smokey would be very disappointed with you.
Well, I wasn't playing with matches.
It's true. It was,
So would he be that disappointed?
he was playing with guns.
The NRA would be proud.
Well,
All right.
I'm on ammo with my flame pistol.
So yeah, you know exactly where he is. The rest of you catch up,
Got
and
that crowd.
yeah, that was a thing.
I'm just after I do the med pad, I'm just gonna lay there for 10 minutes.
And I just look at him and point down at him and laugh and I go, "Ah, sucker!" I didn't say I was a nice captain.
You didn't even say you were the captain.
You get stamina back on a short rest, right?
After spending a resolve point.
That's a resolve point.
I say we find a place to sleep for the night.
I agree. I think we did enough for today.
I'm gonna look for.
Where the heck was that trail?
Non-existent.
I'm gonna look for a place to sleep.
If you want, Viato, you can make me that survival check.
Ooh, 14.
14? Yeah, you're able to find that trail again.
I found the trail. It was only half stampeded over.
Well, I got an 11 for trying to find a place to sleep.
It's straight jungle right now. Oh shoot, I want to say it's midday actually.
We've been walking 9 hours.
You were walking for 9 hours. I'd say it's afternoon.
Ah, man, I'm good to go now.
Yeah, I'll follow the trail.
I just needed a rest.
Alright.
I haven't been a breather after being chased for 10 straight minutes by giant creatures.
And whose fault was that for not getting out of the way fast enough?
That's not my fault. I don't do the physical things.
Whose fault is that?
Yours.
Yes, it's all my fault.
Yeah, so how long are you guys walking? Or at least how long do you guys want to walk? Because, to put it this way, you can walk as much as 9 hours.
9 hours would be very much dark at that point.
Yeah.
Like 5 would be like dusk.
Alright. So then basically you have an 18-hour day, and by the time your 9th hour is done, you guys are dead tired at this point. Viato more so because of the excruciating amount of exercise you just went through.
Told you should have worked out more. I'm gonna go try and find some of that moss and shit again to make a bed.
Alright.
I'm looking for a place to sleep that isn't
Well,
just in the
On
grass.
survival?
Yeah, I will look for a
Okay,
place to
yeah, you
sleep.
find some moss and on
+2.
Are you sure you want to sleep on
I was gonna say, yeah, I find some of the worst things.
23.
to find a place to rest? Yeah, you are able to find like a place near a river. And actually, no, you find a waterfall, and you believe that if you camp around this waterfall, should be good enough.
Do I get stamina points for sleeping?
For an 8-hour rest. Yeah. Yep. You gain all of your I almost said stealth. That doesn't make sense. You gain all of your health.
Become invisible
No.
again.
You gain all of your stamina, resolve points, and health equal to your level. That's what you do.
Okay. Before we go to sleep, I want to set up a simple trap nearby to try and like catch a rabbit or something, or whatever the equivalent of a jungle.
All right. Yeah.
Pieces.
Make me a survival check.
So I have like, huh?
You find a moople, and then you find a portal to another dimension nearby.
And
More
I'm greeted by
portals.
this terrifying scarred woman.
12.
12. Yeah, you set up a bit of a crude trap. It looks more like a box with a stick and like a carrot or something.
Man, I wasn't trained at these
I just
things.
look at him and go, man, you suck at camping.
And I'm gonna go to sleep
All right.
and check it in the morning.
All right, you go to sleep, and you get up in the morning. You guys are hungry. You guys.
Ration pack.
Hmm?
I eat a ration pack.
All
I eat
right.
another ration.
All right. You guys start eating rations, and you start hearing like some hooting in the distance.
Is it my trap?
No, actually, it's in the direction you need to go.
Did you find anything in the trap?
did he find anything in the trap? Yada, do you want to roll me a percentile die?
Just one?
Actually, no, because I rolled a 100%. So yeah, there's definitely something in the trap.
What is it?
How big is this trap? He never really specified.
You
It was
caught
like-
one of the horse things.
It was like,
Those things are gargantuan size categories.
So it was like, you know, to try and catch like a rabbit.
Trying to
So
catch
like something small.
Okay, something small. Yeah, you find some kind of a small critter. Do you want to give me a life science check?
14.
It's a poisonous critter.
Yeah. It looks like it's got enough meat on the bones. It doesn't seem diseased. It looks like it could be used to make a nice delicacy. As a matter of fact, it actually is an animal that is used on Castrovellian delicacies.
I don't care about that.
I could try to cook
I'm
it.
gonna take the blood from it.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah. You start draining blood from it.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm off in the jungle. You don't know where I am.
Yeah, you start draining blood from it, and it takes you about a couple minutes. You start feeling the same euphoria that you normally do.
What kind of memories am I gonna get from one of these things?
Yeah, you start to
You relive
space.
the fear of looking up at those big things.
Jeez.
You start to space out as you see a life of living in tunnels and also coming up to the surface once in a while. Relatively big creatures that normally would come up to your waist maybe in real life, but at this point in time, as this creature is actually towers tall and is chasing you around, you go into several hiding spots that you've known since you were born. You go around. You go sniffing around for some nice vegetation to munch on, and after a few moments of just very straightforward standard stuff, you also see it go towards a great big, almost black looking stone, kind of like a pillar in the ground. And you also see it wander near the same waterfall that you guys were staying near.
Mm-hmm.
And then ultimately you see it at night moving around for the brisky morning munchings, and then boom, getting very scared and grabbed by this undead, and pow, Misa here. And then you.
Oh, that's gonna be trivial to get out myself.
And then you snap out of it. You're back in your own form, and when the euphoria kind of dies down a little bit, you look down and you see a dead animal in front of you
Okay.
with a needle stuck in it, siphoning with blood being siphoned to you, or at least done being siphoned to you.
Gonna put that stuff away and then I'll take the thing back to them.
Take the animal? Okay. Yeah, Viato brings back a dead animal with him.
Where's the blood, dude?
I already cleaned it.
Yeah, because I know about his blood thing, and I just look at him and go, ew.
So yeah, you guys have a dead animal.
I could try to cook it.
I mean, that's why I got it.
Yeah, Gregor, do you
Liar.
want to give me?
It's not a complete lie.
So
It's
you
just
can
a distortion
either
of
roll
the
me
truth.
survival, or you can roll me your profession. The thing is, the DC is going to be very high because you don't have your cooking equipment with you.
I'll roll the survival.
All
I'm
right.
out of flame pistol ammo.
I got a nat one.
You got a nat one.
Did you just drop it in the river?
No, actually, he tries to cook it, and he's
Gives
like,
us all
"It's
food-
done!"
Gives us all food poisoning.
And you guys try to eat it, and it's actually still cold. It hasn't been cooked at all.
No. I just look at him and go, man, you are one cook.
I didn't have my cooking utensils.
You
You're on
could
the
have
ship.
tried harder. It's barely warm.
I say we follow the train.
I agree.
Also, I think there's something up that way.
Well, let's go that way then.
All right. And that is where we're going to take our first break. So, yeah, that was incredible. So yeah, join us back a couple days from now, and we will have the conclusion of the Pyramid People of Ukulum,
People of Ukulum.
which is the name of the paper and not the name of the adventure. The video is going to be called something else, but whatever. Join us next time, and we'll show the conclusion and talking. I need a drink.